Hello everyone, this is me Arun. My register number is 18BC0996 and slat A2TA2. My serial number is 57. Now I am going to say about digital assignment 1. I am taking the microcontroller name called UPD17134A. It is manufactured by NEC Corporations in 2015. Okay, let's we go to brief about that microcontroller UPD17134A. Okay, let's we go to see about the black diagram representation of one UPD17134A. This is the black diagram representation. The UPD17134A totally have 28 pins. Okay, let's we see after that black diagram for the pin configuration of UPD17134A. Let's we see about the black diagram. And the UPD17134A totally have P0A, P0B, P0C, P0D. These are the ports are called input and output ports. Here P0C it's act as also analog to digital converter, and P0T is also act as some stack memory, serial input and timer output. And this configuration also is have. Also it has the arithmetic logic unit, some program counter and stack memory, ROM and one-time PROM memory, some RAM memory also is there. Also it has some reset pins and two timers, timer 0 and timer 1, two timers is there. Two interrupts also is there. Two accelerator X in and X output also is there. Here you can see P0C and P0B and P0A. Its name as called square bracket CMOS, and P0D it's called as N channel, which means CMOS is act as CMOS push pull output and N channel is act as N channel open drain output. Here the RAM capacity is 112 and 4 bits, and ROM capacity 1024 and 16 bits, which means 2 kilobytes, and stack capacity is 5 into 10 bits in P0 UG. Okay, let's we go to see about the pin configuration of UPD17134A. This is the pin configuration. The UPD17134A totally has, I already see 28 pins. Here the first pins, H means connected with analog to digital converter, and 2 to 5 it's connected with P0C, it's port input and output port, and 6 to 9 it's connected to P0B input output port, and 10 to 13 is connected to P0B input output ports, and 14 will be connected with ground, and 15 is connected with one interrupt, and 16 is connected with one reset pin, and 17 to 80 to 21 is connected to P1A0, it's also input and output ports, and 22 is connected to T mod output, and S0 and serial output and serial input will be connected to according to 23 and 24. Here 25 and 26, 27, 28. 28 will be connected to for the source of VDD, and to give the source into UPD17134A. X in and X output will be connected with 27, 26 and 27 is act as isolators. Okay, here ADC0 and ADC3 is the analog input for the analog to digital converter. Ground is GNT is ground, INT is external input interrupt input, and OS0 and OSC1 will be connected to the X in and X output is act as system clock accelerations. P0A2, B0, A3 is as called as port 0A, and P0B02, P0B32 is called as port B and something port 0 and port A. Here see you can see the reset pin, it's reset output. SCK also is connected with 25, which means serial clock input or output, it acts as serial clock input or output. SI serial data input, and SO it's serial data output, and T mod output is the timer 0 carry output is act as timer 0 carry output, and VADC I also say analog power supply, and this is power supply, and X in is X output is act as system class accelerations. Okay, I already say ROM capacity is 1024 and 16 bits 2 kilobytes, and RAM capacity is 112 and 4 bits. Stack capacity is to a stack totally has address stack 5 and interrupt stack 3. Here you can see total 28 pins. Here 22 pins is act as input and output ports. What are the input and output source? Total 20, P0A, P0B, P0C and P0D, and one input only is there. So that also act as input ports, one serial input. So these are the input and output ports is there in UPD 101134A. Timers, totally timers is there, total the 3 channels there. Serial interface is 1 channel is there, and system clock, here the system class is called RC accelerations. Okay, let's we go to how to the P0A, P0B, P0C will be manufactured, how to the circuit will be connected. Here you can see P0A 0 to P03 and P0B 0 to P0B3. This is the basic inter circuit diagram of that. And here you can see B0C0 and R analog to digital converter C0, B0C3 to analog to digital converter C2. This is the internal diagram of the sports. This is this B0 D0 to B0 D3. This is B0 P1 A0 to P1 A3. Okay, let's we go to see about the instruction set of the UPD 17134A. Here UPD 17134 microcontroller have the much amount of operations for the instruction sets. Example, add, subtraction for the operation, logical operation, judgment operations, compare, rotate operation, transfer operations, and branch, subroutine operations, interrupts. So much amount of operation is concluded with it. For add, so there are some mnemonic add, say, increment. For the subtract, carry. For logical operations, there are AR logical, AND logical, XOR logical. For the judgment, if skip, SKT, skip it transferred. Then SKF. For the compare operations, SKE, skip if 0, skip if not 0, skip if not barrow. This amount of operations is there. Also rotate the operations one floor to another floor, left rotate, right rotate. This type of operation also is there. And transfer function, move to push puff functions, POK functions, put the solutions, and branch functions, call return functions, return ensure function, and others type of stop, halt, nope. Then much amount of operations is concluded with it. APD 17134A. This is the how to branch is connected with directly and indirectly. This you can see how to connected with the memory is the processor. The processor is connected with the local memory. Then the local memory connected with the shared memory. So this type of addressing register is there in 734A. Okay, let's we go to brief about the microcontroller in UPD17134A. In module 2, you can see about the CISC and RISC operations mean in computer. For the CISC means complex instruction set computer is a computer in which single instructions can execute several low operations, are capable of multiple step operation or addressing modes within the single instructions. In the RIC processor can therefore be much more complex than the say modern microcontroller using the CISC label instruction set capability in the complexity of the electronic circuits. For example, if you conclude with that instruction set architecture that can be retroactively labeled CISC systems 360 through the chat architectures. So the 650 and 680 have the both been described RICs like although have complex addressing modes as well as arithmetic instruction that operate on memory control the RISC principles. Okay, let's see the UPD 17134A basic architecture is concluded with the architecture discussed in module 1. In the module 1, we are discussed about this hardware and von Neumann architectures. Okay, for the hardware architecture is not included in this UPD 17134A. In this von Neumann architecture, you can see the input device is interconnected with the central processing unit, and the central processing unit is interconnected with the memory unit. In the central processing unit, it has the control unit, arithmetic logic unit, some registers. So in the black diagram, we are see the central processing unit is include the control unit, arithmetic logic unit, and the registers. So we can easily conclude with that the UPD 17134A is have the architecture of von Neumann architectures. Here see what are the registers are used to the microprocessing elements, and this is the basically register configurations. The register is connected with the some bits, address modes, addressing mode, address buses and bits. You can see from the black diagram for the general registers. Here see what are the functional general resistor are used in UPD 17134A. These are the functional resistors there. Stack pointer SP, basic interval limiters, power down resist, ports, 8-bit timer count, TM0 and TM1, interrupt functions, IC0 cross directors, Zmin, ZC, ROS, and serial interface and analog to digital converter. These are the functional general resistor are used in the UPD 17134A. What are the control resistor is there in UPD 17134A? The 6 to 7 register used to the control register in the UPD 17134A. For the set n, it used to set a flag to 1. For the clear n, it used to reset a flag to 0. For the escape n, escape when all flags are 1. Escape f when is used to skip when all flags are 0. Not n is used to invert the flag. And also INITFLG, it used to initialize a flag. So you can see how to control sister configuration with others. You can see how to addressing modes and how to is used to read and write to the others, how to is read and write. uh, Hey, here you are see how to the control register and read and write the flags to others. Here you can see WDT RTS. It's a RF of 0 3H and a bit. It has the bit 3, and this is have the bit 0 and TM0 RES. It has RF 11H and a bit 2. These are the you can see ADC STRTs have the bit 0 and RF 20. So total of within the 4 bits of data in a nibble, there are bits which are fixed at 0 and will therefore always be a read as. Okay, let's just see about arithmetic logic units. How to use to it is to for the unsigned and signed addition and multiplication. These are the functions. You can see functional diagram of the arithmetic logic configuration. For arithmetic logic configuration, it has the temp register A and temp register B, and one status flip-flop is there. The three are interconnected with the arithmetic logic units, and also decimal correlation circuits also connected with the arithmetic logic units. In inner the arithmetic logic units, it happened much amount of operations. For example, arithmetic logic operations, logical operations, bit judgment, comparison judgment, and rotations. This type of operation is happened in the arithmetic logic units. Here you can see for the status flip-flop, it used to for this BCD, CMP, CY, Z flag. These are the flags are used in the status flip-flop. For the BCD flag is used to indicate whether to perform decimal correlation for arithmetic operation, or the CMP flags is used to indicate whether to store the result of an arithmetic operation. The CY flags is used to store, say, borrow or carry from an arithmetic operations. The Z flag is used to indicates when the result of an arithmetic operation is 0, then the Z flag will be indicated. So this is the ALU configuration of the UPD 17134A. You can see for the arithmetic operations, and addition, subtraction, it used to instruction add C, sub C. These are the instructions happened. And for the logical operations, I used to logical AR operation, AND operation, XOR operations, bit judgment true or false, comparison judgment equal or not equal to. So rotation for rotation to right, only rotation to right is used to happen in the UPD 17134A. So these are the arithmetics happened in the arithmetic logic units in UPD 17134A. Okay, let's see how what type of control logic units is used in our selected microcontroller and based on the module 3 syllabus. Okay, in the module 3 syllabus we can see about the pipeline computer computer used as pipeline register. So this is same used in the UPD 17134A. The pipeline computer usually has pipeline registers after each stage. So they store the bits calculated by a stage so that the logical gates of the next stage can be bits to do the next step. It is common for every even number stage to operate and on stage of the square wave clock, while add number stages operate at the other stage. And also, when operating efficiently, a pipeline computer will have the instruction in the each stage. It is then working and all those instructions at the same time. It can finish about one instruction for each cycle for its clock. So the control unit is used in IC, the microprogrammed control unit and pipeline control unit. There's two control unit are used in this UPD 1734A. One is called micro programmed control unit, another one is called pipeline control unit. Okay, let's see what are the memory management systems used in the UPD 1734A. We are discussing in the module 4. In the module 4 we are see about the storing of the program and storage of the constant data. So these two of the memory management system is used in the UPD 17134A. For the storage of the program is the made of the instruction which operates the CPU. You can know CPU is called central processing unit. The central processing unit execute the sequential processing according to the instructions stored in the program. You can say in another words, the CPU reads each instruction and order stored by the program in the program memory and executes it. So if the same program coding is going to appear in this number of places. For cases completely unrelated to the program flow of the program, the interrupt function is used. Whenever the condition arises that is unrelated of the flow of the program, the interrupt function can be used to branch the program to be precautions memory locations. Okay, let's see what are the pipeline and parallel processing capability used in the hazard management techniques. Okay, here you can see pipeline. Pipeline is the process of accumulating instructions from the processor through the pipeline. There are two types of pipelines are used in the used in the divided into two categories in the UPD 1733A. One is arithmetic pipeline, another one is instructions pipeline. In the arithmetic pipeline, it are usually found is most of the computers that are used to floating point operations, multiplication, fixed point operations, etc. For example, if the input is floating point, add pipeline is. So for example, here the a and b are matrices are used, while a and b are exponents. The floating point addition and subtraction are is done by four parts. One part is compare the exponents, another one is align the matrices, another one is add or subtract matrices, or produce the right result, and finally the value is stored in the registers. These are the pipelined indicators are used in the instruction are used in the UBD 17134A. Okay, let's see how cache coherence and protocol used in the handling memory for the hit and misses cases. So parallel processing is a method of simultaneously breaking up the running program, task and multiple microprocessors. So there be reducing processing time. So processor level parallelism may be accomplished via computer with two or more processor or via a computer network. So for the cache coherence protocol for handling hit or miss in computer architecture, cache coherence is the uniformity of shared resource data that ends up stored in the multiple local caches. So cache coherence is intended to manage such conflicts by maintaining a coherent view of the data values in multiple caches. So let's see what are the advantages are used for caching techniques. Some of the advantages is there. For example, decrease the number of misses, eliminate the misread memory operation, decrease the miss penalty, and decrease the cache or memory access times, and hide the memory latencies, and increase cache throughput, and increase the memory bandwidth. So these are the advantages of using the caching techniques. Okay, let's see how to I draw this some black diagrams. So I using the online tool called draw.io. You can see here for the black diagram I use the black diagram for the UP. This is the black diagram of UPD 17134. I used to draw that draw.io, and you can see arithmetic logic unit for database is connected with the temporary registers and the CRS will have. This is the pin configuration. Is also used to .io, and this is the one-human architecture. So that's it for the DA1. Thank you to all.